Well, I went down to Lowe's today to get a few breakers. I didn't like the way that they were working up there that you really can't see right now. And I decided to buy a whole new box. What I'm doing is up there, that's a 4, but you can cheat and get 8. Now, it's made to do it, but you can use a regular size 1-inch breaker, or I can use 2 half-inch breakers in place of the 1. Now it does the same thing and it fits the same place. However, it starts to kind of look overloaded. You know, just way too many things going on. And I don't want to end up putting 2 wires into one of these when I can have the 2 separate breakers. Putting the 2 wires in, I'm just putting a double load on it. If I had the 2 breakers side by side, well, here, I think I got one. Yeah, there's one. All right, each one is 20 amp. So that's what I was using, and then I was using some individuals. One's a single pole, one's a 1 pole, 2 pole type thing. Anyway, I was going to get a box and put underneath there, so I don't have to keep going into the basement every time I want to shut the power off out here. I do have another box under here, and that's everything that I've wired in to the shop, the new shop, and all that kind of stuff. So I bought another box. I'm going to put it up there. And I take that box, just put a regular old, big old breaker in it. One of these puppies. Now we don't need a 50. Oh, here, 35 would be perfect. And I'll put this down there with the old box. So if I want to shut the power off on the old side, boom, it's done. I don't have to keep running down into the basement. Now when I say the old side, meaning this side. This was the original shop. So this was all running off of 2 15 amp fuses. And that's what I did with that breaker box up there. So what I'm going to do is replace that. I replaced the screw-in fuses and put the box in. Now I'm just going to put a little bit bigger box in. Not that I'm overloading it, so it's not a big deal there. But it is giving me an option of cleaning it up a little bit. And also by putting the shutoff down here, I can probably utilize a few on that as well if I really need to. I got to look at it once I get it off. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this box down and rewire another box. So that's going to take a good part of the day. Today is what? Well, today is Friday. I got a couple of under the shelf small lights. Perfect for what I'm going to need. Picked up some regular liquid nail while I was there. Picked up a bunch of breakers, some single pole, some double pole, some half-inch single, 1-inch doubles. I like to have around. I was running low, so why not? And then I grab this. A new box. A bigger box. Now you may or talking about. But this one will take a full breaker. The GE box, so you gotta get GE breakers, which I did. Hello. There you go. Okay. Or I can use up one here on the half, which is a 1/2 inch breaker, and I can use two of them in one spot, which are still okay. So I can run two different circuits off of the same amperage that I'm going to need for each circuit. Now, this is what comes into a problem every now and then, because sometimes when you're adding a sub panel, it doesn't work like a main. If you were to take the door off your main panel in the basement, you're going to see brass or copper and white on these here. And they're all on there. It doesn't make a difference as a rule, as far as I know. But when you go to a sub panel, these are separated. You know, the more I think about it, that box should be lower. But I don't think I have enough in the attic. What may I have? Wait a minute, or do I? No. I was trying to see if I had enough. I always give myself a little extra, just in case you gotta cut and you make a mistake and you gotta cut again. But I don't have enough to bring that box down here, which is a shame. It's a darn shame, I say. See if the wife can turn off the main. I'll go down there and turn it back on. Let me see if she can turn it off. You hear the birds? Hey baby, what you doing? I was wondering if you could shut off the main breaker for a minute. Alright, it's just going to be for a minute, so turn it off. And I'm going to disconnect something, and then I'll come in and turn it back on. Alright, bye-bye. Okay. Alright. Oh, got my ass under here. Now, the one going up is the one that I want to disconnect, because I got number 6 coming in here as well. Oh, now I know what that is. Now I know. Ah. Okay. It's harder to turn it on. It's real hard to turn it on. And seeing that I haven't got the cover on the box, I don't want her to turn it on and slip and end up putting her hand in there. So let me go turn it on. I'll be right back. Alright, so now there's no power on that up there. Everything's off. And this has only got power on it because I'm plugged into my circuit down there. The circuit that's under here that feeds the old shop right now is disconnected in here. So that means over there it's safe to work on. But I will check it first. I mean, the 4-foot is working, but the 6-foot would be better. Alright, this is where the fun begins. Hope it warms up in here a little bit. I started the wood stove, but the wood that I put in there was a little on the damp side. A little bit.